All right, so in this video, I want to discuss how I use snippets to really speed up my workflow. Now, I'm a high school teacher and I'm teaching a web development class and I'm doing a blog with it, and I've just started with day one, day two. But if I want to quickly create a day three blog, let's create a new file. Let's say day three is on HTML boilerplate, and I'll name this .html. And I want to generate my framework code really quickly. What I can do is I came up with this snippet, call it Unky Blog. I'm just going to start to type it. It comes up, I hit enter, and I've got all this code generated for me. Now, my cursor's here, so I can enter the description. I can then hit tab, enter the title, and then I can tab down here to where my main content is. Now, this is for my website, unkertweb.com, that I'm using with my students. I built it up with Bootstrap 4. So there's a lot of nested code and there's a lot of repeated code there. So you see all this, the menu and all that. That's all this stuff up here, which I don't want to do again or have to go to another file and copy and paste. I just like having a quick snippet. So how did I create that? Well, in the Pulsar Text Editor, you can easily create your own snippet. So I'm going to do Control-Shift-P to bring up the command palette. I'm going to type in snippet, and I'm going to find application open your snippets. Okay, and you'll see these comments here. To create a new file, or a new snippet, you just type snip and hit tab, and you'll see I have a couple different snippets I've defined. One is HTML5, which I expanded on the regular HTML snippet in the Pulsar text editor. And then we have this other one, Unkert Weblog Snippet, which the prefix is Unky Blog. And this is the larger snippet here. So I have like a doc type declaration, and you see this new line character. It took a little while to set this up, and the HTML tag with the language attribute, and then two new line characters for a little space. If you see, we go up here. So I have the doc type, the HTML lang, and then head of the document here. I also have the tab character if I want to tab it over. So I went through and I created this entire snippet here. It's in these quotes. If I were to want to create another snippet, what I would just do is go over here and type snip, and hit tab, and then it starts the snippet for me. But in this particular case, or the other thing I could do is I could just, if I wanted it to be another HTML snippet, I could take out this first line here, just like that, and then bring it up and start working on my snippet. I would want to, let's see, do I want to tab this over a little bit? No, I think I'm okay. Yeah, so I would just start working on my snippet and then I'd be done with it. But right now, I don't want to add any other snippets, and I'm actually just going to close my file. So that's a real way you can speed up creating code in the Pulsar text editor, is this built-in ability to create your own snippets that quickly expand out into, 70 lines of code right here, which is my boilerplate for the blog that I would type. Another cool thing about this is I can have a great markdown editor built into this. So I could write markdown, run pandoc from the terminal, and then just copy in the HTML from the markdown file. And I would basically have my blog post all coded up and written for the amount of time it took me to actually write the post, not to write the post and the code. So you can have custom code, build your own custom snippet, and quickly generate the code without having to do all that extra work. Once you get the template built, which will take a little extra time, but honestly, it took me about maybe 10 minutes to make that snippet. It seems more than it is, but it's really not that long to make. And then for every blog after that, I'm going to be using that particular snippet. I'm going to be creating a website for this YouTube channel, which is htmltim.com. I haven't done it yet, but I'll be using that same technique, probably using Bootstrap because I'm not inherently a designer and it looks nice. So I can just get a nice looking framework and then do a blog to go along with the channel and have time to do it with the demands of being a high school teacher, having a girlfriend, having a life, trying to do some other things. So I hope you investigate this feature further. If you want me to expand upon this video, please leave a comment and maybe we can make some more snippet videos. If you like this video, please share it and give it a like, and hit that subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow. I want to thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.